Good morning, YouTube. It's Jennifer here for Murphy's Nest, and so I'm gonna give you a little information. I know it's been a couple weeks since we posted anything about our pallet flipping business. So it's been a little bit of a rocky start to get it set up. Funds have been an issue because I do DoorDash. I don't have a steady stream of income and enough income. So even though I improved my personal credit score, a lot of these places will not give me a personal loan. So we're having a little issue with that. So I was teaming up with my mom. She was going to see what she can do. We've been kind of going around and around about that. We did get our income tax refund, so we are going to put that towards what we're going to be doing. So today I have a little bit of a special treat for you guys. We are going to be going to look at a building. I've been looking for something for probably 2 months since I've been trying this process out and seeing if this is going to work for us. And we ended up deciding that if this location works, it's going to be ideally perfect for multiple reasons, and I'll explain to you why. Okay, so the reason why this is going to be a little bit perfect is the location that we picked is actually at the flea market. So local here in Buffalo, there is a flea market, and it actually has garage style booths, and then they also have outdoor tables that you can set up on the weekends, just spur of the moment. You drive right up, pull your stuff out, and sell. So this spot, I believe, is a 10 by 20, and we're going to try to get 2 of them. It is a brand new building they said that they just built. They did have 10 by 30s, and we might still get one of those too. I'm not positive because I have to go and check it out. So the way I was thinking about this is all the buildings that we were looking at, they want I'd say $1,500 up to $4,000 or $5,000, and that's just not going to work for under 5,000 square feet. And the market is very sparse, meaning there's not a whole lot of them out there even to begin with. So if you find one under $1,200 to $1,500, you kind of have to snag it. And then the other thing is I got to be careful about location, because if you go too far into the city, you could be in a bad neighborhood. And my concern with that is I don't want this expensive stuff to be left in a warehouse that's down in the city, and then I can't get there, or there's going to be problems, and I'll have to get, obviously I'll have insurance, but I'll have to file a claim and all that stuff, and I don't want to take any of those chances. So this is going to be a really good option because all the resellers are at the flea market, guys, which is really cool. So I'm really excited about that. I'm hoping that's going to help us rather than hinder us. We're bringing the product to the customer. So a few things that I have to figure out is, one, if we're going to be opening up on the weekends, we need to make sure that we're available to accommodate if there's a line. That's going to be an issue because it's a garage door. So you can't really make your own line. So we'll have to figure that out. I might have to try those number calls. We haven't fully decided on that. 2, lifts. This is the biggest problem I'm running into right now is there are no pallet lifts unless you're going to pay full brand new price for them. And they're about, I'd say $2,000 to $5,000 for a decent one. And that's a little bit out of my budget. I was looking for a used one, possibly under $900, and that's going to be very, very difficult. We were talking about why we need a lift. Okay, so if we're putting stuff into a garage bay on a flat surface and people want to buy a pallet from us, how are we going to get that pallet into their pickup trucks if they decide to take the whole pallet as a whole? We have no way of lifting the pallet up and sliding it into their truck. So there is this one, I'll post a picture of what I'm looking for and you guys can kind of get an idea. They start at 350 pounds and they can go up to 3,500 pounds. So there's a variety of them. That is our biggest tackle that we have. Now, our second biggest issue is loads. So my income tax refund wasn't big enough as I wanted it to be, or even the amount that I was trying to take out in a loan. So we're gonna have to be starting from a very much smaller scale. I had originally wanted 1 truckload. Excuse me. I really wanted just 1 truckload, which would have been about 24 to 26 pallets fit on a truckload. And that's not going to end up happening now. So we're going to have to see how big this unit is today and how many pallets we think we can fit in there. So
all right, guys, so our appointment got canceled. I don't have to be to work until 2 o'clock, so we have 6 hours to kill. We're going to go head up Savers. We're going to go look at a unit that we're planning on leasing, and then we're also going to go hit up some more thrift stores.
What did you find?
So I found these. They're my size. Looks like they might have been painted, so we just need to clean them up. So they're pretty cool.
How much?
They're 20 bucks. I found a pair of Tretorns. They're a nice classic shoe. That's one of those that they're always in.
What are you doing? Juggling shoes?
I found Curry's, and then I found
SpongeBob Nikes.
And they want.
What did they have priced on those? You went up front?
Yeah, they want $11 for them.
And what?
And then there's some Curry's for $7.
And what were the comps on those? Do you remember?
$40 to $50 sold.
These are in really good shape. Those are like pretty mint. And then these ones are here.
Yeah, those Kyrie's are cool.
Those are really awesome with the like pullover laces. There's also, I'm not sure, we gotta look these up. I don't know.
They're LeBrons, but they're not in good condition if you look on the inside.
Well, that could probably be cleaned. It looks like somebody had like dirty feet and just stuck their feet in them.
Mom, I found Nike.
You found baby Air Force Ones?
With a Nike on it.
Yeah, those are Air Force Ones. What are you finding, B? Oh, look at the cute ones. Those foam posits or no?
I don't know. The Jordans. That's all I know.
When we're at the thrift store, we always stop and we look at the dolls to see if they have any American Girl or Our Generation or something like that. They're really good for resale. And Ella also looks for Squishmallows.
Mom, look what I found.
Oh.
Let's play. It's so weird. How did you play the game?
It's supposed to knock the other one's head off. Oh!
You
She won! I found some mitts. Did you get a chance to take a look at these guys? I don't know if Bryce like them for baseball or not. No.
No, we already looked at them all.
Alright.
You looked at all 3 of these?
Yeah.
All right. So with my load of shoes that I ended up getting, it was $33 and some change. And then I had a discount because we purchased using the rewards points. So it gave me like $3 off, you know, $30 even. Alright guys, so you might be wondering, why do I keep buying all these kids' shoes? And for 2 reasons. One is the kids' shoes are much cheaper than the adult shoes. However, they don't bring as high a value, but it's a quicker flip. The second thing is that my son is 13 years old and he's starting to get into shoes, and he wants to be kind of like a sneakerhead is what I think the term is. And Dad, he used to work in the shoe industry for many years. So he's very familiar with a lot of the early 2000 styles and stuff. So we have a little bit more knowledge to go on. And then Bryce, he's really excited about like certain color waves and all these other things that they got going on. So he typically is wearing at his age like a 6 or 7 or an 8. So like if you guys are looking for shoes, those would be the people, like the age group that you would be appealing towards. And the prices of those particular ones would be a little bit less because they're right in between the adult size and the kid size. right, so this place has tons of outdoor units and then bigger units, and then there's some that are also divided up into like kind of like warehouse style. So it'll be interesting to see. They just built 2 new units this winter, so I'm curious to find out where the ones are that they're looking for. Okay guys, I'm super excited. We got our first unit. We got 2 units. They were $185 each. What was the size on those ones, Jeff?
12 by 22.
12 by 22. So we could probably fit in between the 2 units 1 truckload. So that'll be interesting.
Fit 20 pallets total.
Yeah, just under a truckload, I suppose. But we also have our house that we could probably put some maybe there. Anyhow, real quick, which we are, if you'll see, there's the road. There is an entrance there, and we're gonna be number 892, which is this one, and 891, which is that one. And if you notice, we're only like 2 doors away from the end of the building, which also allows us, if we wanted to get a moving truck here or like a semi truck here. I know it's a little...
No, we can't put a semi truck there because there's units.
Oh, there's units. I didn't even see it. They were on the end. But this place will be pretty awesome and be somewhat out of the way, so we're not going to be bothersome to the people who are actually going to be shopping in like the store area, like the store style booth. So we'll have like I guess a little bit of an advantage to keeping it safe for safety purposes. Now we have to come up with some sort of idea. If we open during the week, we'll have to do like a number system or something, because I know a lot of these pallet places have what do you call it? Oh, those ones are actually gonna have a door that goes all the way through, the new ones. Sorry guys, I'm sidetracking. They're building new units here, and they're still building. They said they'll be ready in May. But what I was trying to say is a lot of these liquidation places have lines the day that they have a new load come out. So that's gonna be a scenario that we have to work towards. Now, with the new tax issues going on, where you have to have like a $600 threshold and have a tax ID number, in order to lease or rent those on a month-to-month basis, you do have to apply for one of those. So if you're local in the area and you want to do that, that's fine. She said if you do a table booth outside, she explained to me if it's like a one-time sale, they don't require you to do it, but if you're going to continue to come back more than one weekend and set up, then they're going to ask you to file for one, and you know, you'll have to wait. So I'm pretty excited. What are you feeling?
I'm happy with the way things are moving forward. Now, the nice thing about that is we have 24/7 access to that unit.
So we could do it during the week.
So we could, if a truck says, hey, I can only be there at 5 o'clock in the morning, not a problem. We can be there. If a truck says I can only be there at noon, we can be there. The biggest thing is I don't want to do busy stuff on the weekends, because that place does get bumping some weekends.
And she is explaining, as they're adding more units, there's more demand. They're trying to push more of the retail side to the other end of the units, because there is a main 2 stretches that seem to do really well. So they're just trying to bring in more people since it's such a high demand for it. Okay guys, so we're back home. I dropped Jeff off at work, and Bryce ended up going to a friend's house. So I'm home with Ella. I'm going to share with you what we picked up today so we can bring this video to conclusion. I'm really excited about this new business adventure, and you guys can follow me along the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post right here the comps for these items, and then you guys can see what the possible you know, profit could be. So Jeff picked these Jordans up. I believe he said they were flights. And he's actually going to keep these. So really there's no value for him other than, or resale value for him because he's going to keep them. He said this is probably his second pair of Jordans that he will ever have because he said his first pair he got in 1993. So that was kind of funny. Jeff's second find were these. They're called Tretorn. And they were $10.50. We picked these up at Savers. I'm not familiar with the brand, but like I said, Jeff is a shoe guru. He's worked in the industry for so long. And so he obviously knows, more about them. I found a pair of just white Air Force Ones. These sell pretty good. I got them for $3.49 at Goodwill. They need a good cleaning on the inside and everything. I literally just sold the same exact pair for $14 was the offer. So I'll probably list them and I'm still making like a $10 profit. Let's see here. So much stuff. Okay, so as we were getting ready to leave Savers, I came across these Jordans. They're like in mint shape. Let's see. What year are these? I can't tell. 2019. So they're fairly new. So the newer styles sell pretty good too. And I will show you guys what the comps are in a few minutes on those. But I paid, I think, $12.99 is what I got on the bottom of those. And I won't have to do much to clean them up because they're in really good shape. I think these are Kyrie's. I'm not sure what number. I picked them up because of how unique the laces are. And the insides are really clean. These were also $12.99. The bottoms are in pretty good shape. They're not like worn, drag wear or anything like that. So I think those will be a quick flip for a decent low enough profit. I also picked up, let's see here. All right, these are Prestos, Nike Prestos. They're really dirty, but because the material is a dark color, and I think I can clean the white up really, really good. And they're in really good shape. And I know the comps on those were pretty decent too. So I snagged those. And the insides are like really clean. What did I pay on those? I think those were $5, weren't they? Yeah, $4.99. $5 on those. And then I got one more pair here. I believe, are these LeBrons or Kyrie's? They have the eye logo on them. I forget. But they're like a tannish color. And they do need a really good scrubbing. But because they are kind of like a tannish color, I figured even if they didn't come fully clean, they're still going to look clean. Okay, and so I also grabbed this North Face hat. It has a little bit of staining, but the inside is like in really good shape. It's not too sweaty or dirty. I paid $2.89. The one other thing I did get was the Cats vs. Pickles for Bryce. It was $1.50. They typically sell for $5 at the store as a mystery, and then he trades them with the friends from school. And then I got the North Face jacket. Now it's like a little lightweight fleece jacket, which is good for fall or even spring. And that was a size large, and it was like a lavender color. And I think the resale value was about $20 to $25 on it, and I only paid $5. So I'm still making a nice value on profit for that too. So if you guys see any of the stuff that we picked up today, and you guys are interested in it, just go over to our Mecari page, and you guys can, check it out there. You can get the details, see some close-ups of the pictures, do what you choose, and we would appreciate it. Now, if you guys haven't already, and you got to this part of the video, give us a big thumbs up. That helps us grow our channel. It helps move our videos up higher in ranking. And then also hit the subscribe button so you guys can go on the journey with us as we start moving forward with the pallet flipping business and our thrifting, because we're going to be continuing thrifting. Bye, everybody.